Retro Bowl is a fun mobile football game I reviewed a few years ago and really enjoyed. A few days ago, Retro Bowl developer New Star Games released a new version of the game called NFL Retro Bowl 25, and this new version of the game now features an NFL and NFLPA license. So, instead of playing with a quarterback named James Smith on New York, you can play with Daniel Jones on the New York Giants. This game is essentially the same as Retro Bowl always was, only now you get each NFL team and most players. When starting a new franchise, you can choose from a pool of nearly every NFL player, all with their own accurate likeness and ratings. And you can basically sign anyone as long as you stay under the salary cap. So it works like a fantasy draft. Or you can choose specific players to recreate an NFL team exactly how you would want. There's also an option for the game to randomly choose players currently on that team's roster for you. Besides the real NFL players, updated field art, and team schedules, this game is essentially the same as Retro Bowl. The only gameplay change is the new NFL kickoff being implemented, but adding real rosters does a ton for the game. Now you can play as your favorite team with your favorite players and take them through multiple seasons and see how their careers unfold, like Madden's franchise mode, only much more fun and more polished. So, is this game worth the money? Well, the original Retro Bowl is free, and it only costs 99 cents to upgrade to the full version of the game, but you're missing out on that NFL and NFLPA license with the original game. Meanwhile, this new NFL Retro Bowl 25 is an Apple Arcade exclusive. That means you have to pay $7 a month for as long as you want to play the game, but you also get access to everything else available on Apple Arcade. There is no possible way to pay a one-time fee and get access to this game for life. This is a bit disappointing, as most people probably won't want to pay $7 a month forever to get access to the game. But it's definitely worth paying at least $7 for 1 month, or playing for a month if you can get a free trial of Apple Arcade. For some people, they might already have an Apple One subscription in their family plan, and then they'd have access to the game right now anyways. Personally, I do not like that Apple Arcade titles are not usually available for purchase outside of Apple Arcade. I like to actually own things, not rent them, especially when it comes to digital goods. I think a lot of people would be willing to pay something like $15 for lifetime access to this game. There is also the chance that this game was only possible with Apple funding the game and paying for the NFL and NFLPA license, and in return it had to be exclusive to Apple Arcade. If that's the case, then it makes sense why it's an Apple Arcade exclusive. But still a bummer that it cost $84 to play this game for a year, and even after all that, you'll lose everything if you cancel that $7 a month subscription. Also, those with Android phones are out of luck. This game is only available on iPhones, iPads, iPod Touches, strangely, and the Apple Vision Pro. I currently own an iPhone 15 Pro, so I am able to review this, but I used to be an Android guy for a while. I had a few OnePlus, Samsung, and Pixel phones over the years, and it's a bummer this game isn't available in any capacity over on the green side. It's still a great game, and the NFL and NFLPA license makes it perfect, but I'm not sure it's worth paying $7 a month for, and it being exclusive to the Apple Arcade is just not something I really like, although I understand if it's the only way New Star Games could get the licensing. I'm feeling a 7 out of 10 for NFL Retro Bowl 25. It's a great game, but being exclusive to Apple products and being expensive in the long run takes it down 2 points. If this game released for $10 to $15 on both Android and iOS as a one-time purchase, I'd give it a 9. I have no complaints with the game itself, really. If you already have Apple Arcade, this is a must download. Otherwise, it's up to you if this game is worth paying for Apple Arcade. I'd recommend checking out the other games on the arcade to see if the subscription would be worth your money, but if you're looking for a legit competitor to Madden that is actually licensed by the NFL and NFLPA, this is probably the best alternative. I'd much rather play this than Madden, but I'm not sure if I'd want to pay $84 a year for it. Thanks for watching.